us. I had a brother she'd never told us about. So instead of having one big brother, I now had two. I wasn't mad about it since Joel was so cool. He and I had gotten somewhat close over the past couple of months. We talked at least twice a week, and I made promises of visiting him in Houston. However, unlike him, I'd had a normal childhood, and there was nothing I could think of that had caused me to be the way I was. I was just fearful of meeting who I thought was the right man, only to discover he was all wrong. I wanted kids before I turned 30, so Clayton and I decided that we would be amazing co-parents since we were best friends. We made two beautiful children together, Kizzy and Dakota, and I didn't regret it. Here I was, 31 years old and still single. Today was the day I would do something about it, though. The meeting I had didn't pertain to my job as I had my mother to believe. I was actually going to a company called Arranged Hearts for an interview. I was sick of the dating scene and needed someone to weed out the undesirables. When I heard that Nathan and Savannah Bryant had opened a location here in Tallahassee, the wheels in my head started turning in excitement. As soon as I knew they were up and running, I wanted to make an appointment. I let fear hold me back, though. Plus, I knew my family would think I had lost my damn mind, including Clayton. I also knew the part that would give them pause was the fact that I would have to marry whoever they matched me with before meeting him. That was why I didn't tell Giselle King what I was doing. My mama could have me questioning my own identity. She had the gift of gab and could make a lion question whether he was king of the jungle. I wanted to do this for me. Putting my wants and desires on the back burner for my children and everyone else had drained me. I rarely spent time away from my babies. Either I was at work or I was with them. I only got time for myself when I was driving to work after dropping them off and when I was leaving work to pick them up. Most times, when they were with Clayton, I was either working or doing housework. I didn't really have friends other than my new boss. After meeting my brother, he introduced me to his girlfriend, Keandra. Her sister was a dentist and was needing hygienists. I applied with her and was hired on the spot. Unique and I had become friends, but she was the only one I had. Besides, most times I was around her, our conversations were mostly about work. I talked to my mother a little longer, then I ended the call because it was time for me to head to my appointment. I was so damn nervous. And I didn't know why. It wasn't like I would be meeting the person today. I only had to answer their questions honestly so I could meet the man of my dreams that would one day have my heart. It would be an arrangement, but my goal was for this to work as if I'd picked him out myself. When I got to the address I'd programmed in my GPS, I stared at the building. There were palm trees outside and a beautiful cobblestone walkway to the entrance. After taking a deep breath, I mumbled, "Here goes nothing." I opened the door and straightened my shirt, being sure my dress pants were smoothed out as well. My heels clicked along the walkway, taking my nerves to higher heights the closer I got to the building. My ass felt extremely heavy. It already had its own zip code, but now it felt like that shit was its own country. My back was throbbing from it along with the anxiety I was feeling. I opened the door and walked to the desk, feeling like I was about to start sweating. The lady seated there smiled big. "Hello, how can I help you?" "Hi, my name is Giselle King, and I have an appointment with Carrie." "Oh, yes. Do you have the questionnaire filled out?" "Yes, ma'am. I emailed it to her already." "Awesome. I'll lead you to her office since she's ready for you." I nodded, hoping I would have had time to sit and gather my feelings and nerves. Not so. Carrie was already waiting for me. I followed the young lady to her office. She knocked on the door frame, since her door was open and the beautiful curvaceous woman turned to us and stood. Her eyebrows went up slightly, as did mine. We resembled somewhat. "Wow. Hello, Giselle. I'm Carrie. Come in and have a seat."